Good evening from London. 39 days after Hamas freedom fighters peacefully attacked Israel, we have now an exclusive interview with its leader, Yahya Sinwar.
Yes, good evening, Rachel. Let me just correct you.
Oh.
There were also Freedom Rapists and Freedom Butchers.
Of course, I apologize. Mr. Sinwar, I understand that you are now working towards a ceasefire.
Yes, Rachel, you know me. Wherever there is fire, I say, let's seize it. All we are saying is give ceasefire a chance.
The fire must be seized.
Yeah, the situation in Gaza is terrible, Rachel. All innocent civilians are running out of town, so we are left without protection.
With no human shield at all. So unfair.
So unfair. And our hospitals, Rachel, our schools all run out of rockets.
Oh.
How are we supposed to kill Jews like this? I mean, with lectures?
Actually, we've tried that one. Didn't work.
I plead to the world. We need a ceasefire. We are tired. We need a break. Don't forget, we started a day earlier than the Israeli.
So unfair, so unfair. But I understand the Zionists refuse to put down the weapons.
Yes. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All we want is a little time to rearm before we continue to kill them, and they won't let us.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sinwar. I can't hear you. All this noise in the background.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rachel. There is a baby here.
Could you please get him to be quiet?
Yeah, I wish I could. He's not mine, and his mother is in Israel. Never mind.
Okay, look, it's really hard to conduct an interview with this noisy kidnapped baby. Is he always like that?
Oh, at night, it's even worse, Rachel. Every time we fire a rocket, he wakes up.
Oh, no.
I didn't have one good night sleep in a month.
Wait, are you telling me that there is an Israeli baby that's torturing you by sleep deprivation?
Yes!
Occupying your house?
Yes!
So unfair, so unfair. And the world does absolutely nothing about it. I really hope you'll get a ceasefire soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Sinwar.
No. Thank you, Rachel.
And now, please stay with us for a moment of history.
On this day in 1944, heartless Winston Churchill refused a ceasefire and continued the genocidal attack on Nazi Germany. As we well know now, far more German civilians have died in the war, which makes them the victims and Britain the war criminal.
Strange. These strike leaders, they're all brunettes. Not a blonde amongst them.
Brunettes are troublemakers. They're worse than the Jews.
Then wipe them out.
Too small. Not so fast. We get rid of the Jews first, then concentrate on the brunettes.
We shall never have peace until we have a pure Aryan race. How wonderful. Tomania, a nation of blue-eyed blondes.
Why not a blonde Europe, a blonde Asia, a blonde America?
A blonde world.
And a brunette dictator.
Dictator of the world.
Why not? Art Caesar, art nullus. The world is effete, worn out, afraid. No nation would dare to oppose you.
Dictator of the world.
It's your destiny. We'll kill off the Jews, wipe out the brunettes. Then will come forth our dream, a pure Aryan race.
Beautiful blonde Aryans.
They will love you, they will adore you. They will worship you as a god.
No, you mustn't say it. You make me afraid of myself.
Well, here's a paradox. In America, we have a political left. It's a progressive left. As you know, it's sexually permissive. And this political movement appears strangely allied with radical Islam. Can you explain this?
When I was an extremist, Islamist, fundamentalist, I would only vote left.
Why is that?
I saw them as very stupid. I would fear the conservatives because they come with principle. That's not someone they can brainwash. But the left, I know they have no values and no principles to begin with. I dare you to find one Islamic extremist that votes for Donald Trump. Never do it. They'd give their vote to the leftist who wants to run around in pride parades. And Islamic extremists are against gays and homosexuals and transgenders, but they want the left to go and get busy with that. They want them, go speak about the climate, go speak about abortion, go kill yourselves, go do that.
Kia ora koutou, my name is Mads and I'm from Climate Liberation Aotearoa. We unequivocally stand with the people of Palestine and we demand an end to the genocide and a ceasefire. The root of the climate crisis is genocide. In October, 2 weeks after this genocide began, fossil fuel giants BP and AMDOT entered into negotiations with the Israeli government to buy the rights to $2 billion of natural gas that sits offshore in the Gaza Strip. Since October 2023, the Israeli war machine has destroyed 50% of trees in Palestine and 38% of all arable farmland. Ecocide is a tool of genocide. The struggle for climate liberation and the struggle for Palestinian liberation are part of the same fight. The fight to dismantle the genocidal, ecocidal, capitalist death machine that is killing indigenous people, that is destroying land in the global south, to extract their natural resources, to fuel the runaway global heating that is killing all of us and killing our planet. We can no longer ask politicians to act. We must create the disruption that forces them to meet our demands. Free Palestine!
Hi everyone, we are live on YouTube with Colombia Anti-Semitic News, where everyone is welcome. LGBTQH.
H?
Hamas.
Yeah, I totally sim Hamas.
Yeah.
It's so trending right now.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Do you know why it's true? Because it rhymes. Just look at all this toxic Zionist propaganda. Kidnapped in Gaza. Does this look like Gaza to you?
Yeah, bro, I have no idea what Gaza looks like.
And they're smiling. Do hostages smile? Zionist liars.
Totally sus.
Do they think we're stupid?
Stupid? I major in queer post-colonial astrology. Ew. Jews make the world dirty.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm racist fluid.
Exactly. And now for a little break from all this activism, we want to say hello to our BFF.
Bestie freedom fighter.
Abu Fatwa in Gaza. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum as-salam, and inshallah, Allah will kill you all infidels.
Thank you so much for joining us. Love the headpiece, the all oppression chic. Very drip.
Mr. Fatwa, how are you? Are you safe?
Oh yes, I'm safe. I'm in a tunnel under the Gaza hospital. Above me, I have Allah and 2 million civilians protecting me.
Community is so important these days.
Do you need like humanitarian aid, food, fuel, medicine?
It's okay, I have everything. I'm only hungry for rockets.
As long as it's organic.
Yeah.
I wish I just could be there with you.
You can come to Gaza anytime and we will throw you from the roof, you homosexual dirt.
Do you hear? Bro, want to throw me a rooftop party?
They are so welcoming and inclusive.
So shukran. And you are also very welcome to come here to America.
We will come. First we finish with Israel, and America is next.
Great! So, I guess we'll see you soon.
Yes, it would be a blast.
Can't wait. It will be so multicultural.
Ya Allah, you are so stupid.
Thank you so much, Abu. We love you.
I won't even bother killing you. It's a waste of bullets.
Good vibes only.
It's better you just kill yourself.
Okay, bye.
Die.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be Jews free. Yeah, that sounds better.
It is better.
We will not stop rest this love. We will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not we will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not rest this love. We will not stop, we will not.
Comes to the issue of UNRWA funding, look, Australia's reinstated it, and all of the investigations have shown the allegations made by Israel simply did not stand up. So it's pretty straightforward, really. This is the organisation that exists to get paid where two people on the ground. So it's, I guess, a message to everybody out there who's been wondering what to do when they're going back to Palestine meeting. The scheme of the bureaucracy and the scheme of the world, it does. The fact that NCAT are meeting with you means that they have seen the call and they have seen that the pressure has been put on through the public awareness and something we're hoping to fight.
Kia ora whānau. So while I was up in Pōneke, I didn't get a chance to meet with Christopher Luxon. However, he did make a statement on television about my hunger strike. And so in the spirit of conversation, I would like to address a few of the things that he said. Tapai, you've been calling for some things. That is important. Okay, that is helpful because obviously any aid is desperately needed. But will you be funding UNRWA, the main organisation with well-established expertise in the region, at the most urgent point in their history? New Zealanders really want to know about that. This is meaningful. But you forgot to add that you've also sent 6 personnel to assist on a US military operation in the Red Sea, and we don't know what they're actually doing there. Are they killing people?
Democracy is freedom.
وسلاح الجو المسير في القوات المسلحة اليمنية عملية عسكرية مشتركة بعدد كبير من الصواريخ البحرية والبحرية والطائرات المسيرة استهدفت سفينة أمريكية كانت تقدم الدعم للكيان الصهيوني. إن العملية جاءت كرد أولي على الاعتداء الغادر الذي تعرضت له قواتنا البحرية من قبل قوات العدو الأمريكي. إن القوات المسلحة اليمنية تؤكد حرصها الكامل على استمرار حركة الملاحة في البحرين الأحمر والعربي إلى كافة الجهات عدا موانئ فلسطين.
Canada and Australia have both made the decision to continue funding UNRWA, along with Japan, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, the EU, Germany, France. Will you be doing so in concert with them? Okay, more calling for things, which is good. But aside from calling for things, what practical steps have you actually taken? Have you sent any diplomats or negotiators? Like you've sent 6 personnel to assist a United States military operation in the Red Sea? Jump in there, Prime Minister, because I'm really glad that you spoke about values. And I absolutely agree that our values should drive Aotearoa's response. And you've brought up some good steps that New Zealand has taken, which I support. So thank you for that. But actually, a response to be proud of requires a lot more. And that is blatantly obvious to everyone who's following this issue. If you actually cared, Mr. Luxon, there is a lot more that you could be doing. For example, you could immediately increase funding to UNRWA. Winston Peters could make that announcement today. You could join South Africa's case at the ICJ against Israel. And that...
Today, that I have reasonable grounds to believe, on the basis of evidence collected and examined by my office, that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant bear criminal responsibility for the following international crimes committed on the territory of the State of Palestine from at least the 8th of October 2023. On the basis of evidence collected and examined and analysed by my office, I have reasonable grounds to believe that 3 senior leaders of Hamas, Yahya Sinwar, Mohammed Daif, and Ismail Haniyeh, bear criminal responsibility for the following international crimes committed on the territory of Israel and the State of Palestine from at least the 7th of October 2023. Extermination as a crime against humanity. Murder as a crime against humanity and a war crime. Taking hostages as a war crime. Rape and other acts of sexual violence during captivity as crimes against humanity and as war crimes.
That is an incredible example of a values-driven response. They have carried the world's outrage into practical action, and that is a response to be proud of. You could grant the humanitarian visas for Gazans with whānau here in Aotearoa, like Labour did for the Ukrainians. My friend Yahya has 2 sisters over in Gaza, and there are a lot of people calling for the visas to get those people out. If you really cared, Mr. Luxon, that would be a top priority. You could expel the Israeli ambassador. You could put sanctions on Israel. You could investigate claims that components made by Raycon might have ended up in weapons used in Israel's genocide. You could withdraw troops from the Red Sea, and you could call on the US to stop arming Israel. These are the kinds of things that you could do to show that you actually do care and are driven by your values. But at the moment, it's obvious that you're not doing enough. Keep pressure on Christopher Luxon and Winston Peters to show they actually care. Share this video, tag Christopher Luxon and Winston Peters, and ask them to fund UNRWA now. Sign the petition at this point.